Hi, my name is Jeremy Davis, and the case that I decided to do my presentation on is Jackson versus the Birmingham Board of Education. Um, Here you have Jackson, who was a teacher at Ensley High School, and he was also the girls' head basketball coach at this school. Um, Jackson discovered that the girls' basketball team was not getting equally funded like the boys basketball team or the boys program, and he also found out that they couldn't have access uh, to certain areas in the facility or equipment. So he started to put in complaints with the athletic department and with the administrative staff. Um, after after putting these complaints, uh, Jackson began to receive negative evaluations. And eventually, because of the negative evaluations, eventually he was fired uh, from his coaching position in 2001. Uh, Jackson then decided that he was going to sue the Board of Education in federal court, claiming that his firing violated Title IX um, by retaliating against him for protesting the discrimination against the girls' basketball team. Uh, Title IX states that no person in the United States shall, on the basis of sex, be excluded from participation in, be denied the benefits of, or be subjected to discrimination under any education program or activity receiving federal financial assistance. I'm sorry. So he took his court to the district courts, and the district courts dismissed the complaint on the grounds that Title IX uh, private cause of action does not include claims of retaliation. Uh, and the Court of Appeals, uh, they affirmed that. Uh, After the court dismissed Jackson's complaint, the 11th Circuit Court of Appeals affirmed the ruling that Title IX does not provide a private right of action for retaliation. So basically, you can't sue because somebody is retaliating against you. If Title IX does not have that written in its written in its law, then you can't sue or bring suit to that. Um, so the appeals court felt as if that it wasn't Jackson who was being discriminated against because he's not a female, um, but he was making a case for his female athletes. So eventually the case ended up going to the Supreme Court, U.S. Supreme Court, and one of the things that was raised, one of the questions that was raised is, does Title IX of Education Amendments of 1972 allow suits for retaliation for complaints about unlawful sex discrimination? Um, the Supreme Court heard the case and felt that the appeals court was incorrect, and after hearing the case, concluded that uh, Jackson uh, does have a private right of action for damages under Title IX. The courts explained that discriminating against employees who complain about sex discrimination is itself is sex discrimination. Um, so, in conclusion, um, the courts held that Title IX allowed suits alleging retaliation for reporting sex discrimination. Such retaliation, uh, the majority reason, constituted intentional discrimination on the basis of sex in violation in violation of Title IX. Therefore, Jackson had the right under Title IX to pursue his case and claim in court. Um, so that's the case, Jackson versus Birmingham Board of Education.